have been a great teacher, except for one thing. Good morning, class. Let's begin right away. What do we have for today? Aha, you have an assignment. I told you to find some quotations related to integrity. You will call one by one in front. You will recite the quotation, recognize the author, then after that, what do you do? Explain. Is that clear? What? Are you asking why you need to acknowledge the author? To avoid plagiarism. Then I told her, Mom, it's plagiarism. Oh, plagiarism. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm only human. Now, let's have first. Kulasa. Oh, stand up, Kulasa. Begin. Acknowledge the author first to avoid plagiarism. Ma'am, my quotation was from Kulasa. Why did you say it? From Hoyt? What from Hoyt? Spell it. Fraxcois. Oh, that's Francois, not Francois. I got it. I smiled again and had to tell Mom that it's Francois. That's my role in her class to watch out for her pronunciation and grammar. Glad that she will never take offense whenever I correct her situation. Kulasa, according to the experts, that's Francois. Okay, Mom, you are really very good. Don't say that anymore, Kulasa. I know that already, buddy. Thanks. Anyway, my quotation was from Francois. I think it reads, prosperity achieved by losing integrity is shameful. Mom, did I read properly all of the words? You are my ideal pronunciation and grammar you know. Kulasa, are you insinuating something? Then I said, Mom, should it be insinuating? Oh, yeah, I know, are you insinuating something? No, Mom, I'm only telling the truth. You really are my idol, Mom. Do I still need to explain the... Oh, no, not anymore. It's self-explanation. The class had a good laugh again. Then, Kulasa blurted, correction, Mom, that's not self-explanation, but self-explanatory. In the midst of the laughter of my classmates, I saw how the light was missed in Kulasa. I started to suspect something. It seemed that she was committing all those boo-boos in pronunciation and grammar on purpose. Then, that night, I chanced upon a public service show on TV. I cannot be mistaken. One of the resource person was Miss Immaculata. I almost fell off my seat when I heard our substitute teacher dish out perfect English in a distinct British accent with her impeccable grammar, pronunciation, and enunciation. I cannot believe on what I heard, and so it was a totally different Miss Immaculata. I was right in my observation. She intentionally committed those grammatical slips and mispronunciation, probably to elicit her laughter and grab our attention. Her ploy was effective. We enjoyed her, despite her intentional bad grammar and pronunciation. We learned a lot from her. I remember that at times when I was not in the mood to check her pronunciation, she herself would do it. I decided not to tell my classmates about my discovery. The substitute teacher by a daily gathering.